We are already halfway through the month of February and most of the BL series on my watch list have already finished a couple of weeks ago. I guess it's time for me to add some new BL shows on my watch list and catch up to those I haven't finished yet. If you have some recommendations for me, please leave a comment down below. Before that, some of these BL series might not be available on your country due to geo-blocked restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these geo-blocked BL dramas while also surfing the web safely and anonymously. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount plus an additional 3 months free of usage if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. First on my watch list, Moonlight Chicken. It's been almost a year since the last time I saw Earth and Mix as an on-screen BL couple in a series, so watching Moonlight Chicken is a breath of fresh air for me. For my first impressions, I already feel the sadness on every part of the show and I can't fathom to think that their story won't end up happily. Since there are still 6 episodes left, these are only just my assumptions based on where the series is heading. Anyway, I can't believe that the chemistry of Earth and Mix is still magical like the first time I saw them, or it could be even better than their first one. It's our first time seeing Mix being a flirty character since their last projects always had him as someone who has a short temper character. Aside from that, I'm also liking the side characters as well and their own side stories because it adds a little bit of twist to the overall drama. First's character hasn't showed up yet, but I'm already panicking on every little problem that our main characters had encountered so far. I don't know if it's only me, but I think Moonlight Chicken is one of the BLs which feels so much realistic, and this made me worried because such BLs have the tendency to break our hearts in the ending. Anyway, Moonlight Chicken is a promising ongoing BL series so far and I hope it gets better even more. Moonlight Chicken can be watched on YouTube and Disney Plus Hotstar. Number 2 on my watch list, My Beautiful Man Season 2. It's been more than a year since the first time I saw the Season 1 of this series and I still can't believe it that we already have its Season 2. Like what I felt on its first season, I still feel weird about the couple, not because they are bad but they express their love with one another in a different and unique way. It could be because of Hira's pessimistic character that I think everything in the series works that way, but I realize it's more on their development as people in the story. We first saw them as high school students, but now that they are in college, their environment has changed and this could be a way to strengthen their relationship or destroy them altogether. What I also like in this series is that it's not trying too hard to put up some unnecessary intimate scenes just to build up their chemistry. Their characteristics already have good dynamics that keep me entertained. The season 2 only consists of 4 episodes, so their story would wrap up in a much faster pace. Although there will be a movie sequel coming in April, My Beautiful Man Season 2 can be watched on Viki and Gargoyle. Number 3 on my watch list, End of the World with You. I really can't describe how I feel about this series, but all I can think of after watching the first 3 episodes is how toxic their relationship is. I can't say that it's a love story because this feels like an unrequited love, or I'm just confused on what's really the motive of Ritsu when he befriended Masumi. Well, their relationship is complicated and I think they are accurately depicting the reality of some couples in the community. Being used and being taken advantage because of your feelings should be enough to stop Masumi for pursuing Ritsu, but I guess he was so crazily in love with the latter. Ritsu blackmailing Masumi by outing his sexuality to his friends was a shocking scene to me, but since they are depicting an immature and toxic relationship, those scenes were needed. The plot of ending the world within 10 days is already mind-blowing, but their backstory pushed its storyline to the extreme. Anyway, I actually love this show because of the good storytelling and how important the main plot is to the character's story. You can already start binge watching End of the World with You on Viki, while Gargoyle is already on its 3rd episode and will end on the 20th of March. Number 4 on my watch list, My School President. It's really a great stress reliever to watch a new episode of this series on a Friday night, but sad to say, we are now down to our last 2 episodes. Although it's a school-based BL series and everything revolves around high schoolers, this does not disappoint me on each episode. Every week, it keeps on surprising me on the development of the story and of course with new music from the characters. The love story of Tin and Gun is truly magical and I would never forget the amount of happiness they have given me with their cute little story. The enemies to lovers side story of Win and Sound adds a spice on the later part of the series since those 2 characters have different personalities. But since we are on the climax of the story, things will surely get challenging for all of the characters. The school's principal would definitely freak out once she learns about her son dating the music club's president given her personality from the previous episode. There's also the sickness of Gun's mother and how it would affect Gun until the ending. There's a lot that could happen in the last 2 episodes, but the only thing we could do is to hope that everything would end in a high note. I will surely miss this series once it finishes. My School President can be watched on YouTube. Number 5 on my watch list, The New Employee. This series has ended already, but I actually forgot to see the remaining episodes of this lately. I have seen the first 4 episodes and I'm quite hooked with the story of the main couple. With only 7 episodes available for the whole series, I think the pacing of their story is quite a bit fast, but it's understandable since it's better to have a lot more intimacy between the main characters rather than beating around the bush. I also like the softness of Soonhyun while the initial coldness of Jongchan because this made the whole plot a lot more interesting. I hope to see more of their development as a couple in the series, although what I have seen so far was already great in my opinion. The New Employee can be watched on Viki. Number 6 on my watch list, Candy Color Paradox. This BL has recently ended and I'm still right here binge watching the remaining 4 episodes I haven't seen yet. I was religiously waiting for a new episode before every week, but since it's easier for me to enjoy the show by watching it in one sitting, I waited for it to finish. Initially, I always felt that there's lacking from the main characters, but I managed to like them as the episodes progressed. I love the chemistry of the couple, but based on some stills I saw on Twitter, their scenes would be even hotter in the later episodes. The plot intrigues me, although this isn't the usual rom-com Japanese BL series that I usually watch. Candy Color Paradox can be watched on Viki and Gagu Lala. Aside from these 6 titles, I'm also watching Never Let Me Go, but I decided to catch up with it when the finale is about to air in the next 2 weeks. There are also some upcoming BL shows this week, so I'm pretty sure that all of us would be busier than ever. What is your current watch list of BL series this month? Thank you for watching. That's it and see you on the next one.